Testing the elastic limits of the Nigerian Federation seems to be the pastime of many Nigerians. In the elections of 2011, 2015, and 2019, Nigerian politicians, in a bid to grab power or hold on to power, created a scenario that made Nigeria look like a union about to dismember. In each instance of heating up the polity, Nigerian politicians waited like vultures to profit from the corpses of the ordinary Nigerians who become the cannon fodder in the violence that is caused by their fiery rhetorics. In these instances, however, the politicians have been lucky. Nigeria never unraveled, even after many people are killed and cordial community relations have been adversely affected. Today, Kaduna State, Plateau, and some parts of Kano still bear the scars of political violence, mostly caused by political grandstanding.
I, Muhammad Buhari, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that as President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I will discharge my duties to the best of my ability.
I, Ezenwo Nyesom Wike, do solemnly swear and affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God.
In the past 2 months or more, and as the 2023 elections approach, the Southern governors have held 2 or 3 meetings at which they took collective positions on issues like open grazing, national security, and the Nigerian presidency.
Fairness and unanimously agreed that the presidency of Nigeria be rotated between Southern and Northern Nigeria, and resolve that the next president of Nigeria should emerge from the South.
Each of their position has been faulted by some northern groups as anti-North. The position of the Southern governors on the rotation of the presidency and the need for the South to produce the next president of the country seems to have ruffled more northern feathers. The reaction of the northern governors, their traditional rulers, and their political leaders has been strident and unequivocal. Power will not shift from the North.
The forum unanimously condemned the statement by the Southern Governors Forum that the presidency must go to the South. The statement is quite contradictory with the provision of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended.
From the beginning, they had an agreement and say, we'll zone to this place, you zone to that place. And then are you talking of the political class? Some of them don't even have ideology. Because how do you switch overnight between one party and the other? It meant that you never had any ideology. You just go where you think you can feed from. When it is time for politics, they say, do you know you are from the North? Then the Middle Belt will say, no, we are not from the North. We are from North Central, or we are from the Middle Belt. Leave us there, because it's rhetorics that you have been playing. When it is time to say you are from Northern Nigeria, they want to group you all because there is advantage to it. When you say you are from the South, when they want to group something together, okay, all of us are from the South, so let's come together. Or you are from the Southwest. If you go individually into the politicians, even in the Southwest or in the South-South, if you go to them, you find out that politicians are fighting for themselves. They are not fighting for the people. Leadership is such a tough service, a tough sacrifice, that if you actually want to lead, people will beg you to come and lead.
As these political and power players heat up the polity, and create a sense of irreconcilable positions. A number of questions arise. In the first place, whose responsibility is it to canvass for power? And on what platform is power assessed in Nigeria? If the answer to this question is the political parties, then are the Southern Governors Forum and the Forum of Northern Governors and their traditional rulers political parties?
The complaint we are having now is that this constitution is not our own. We don't make it. I have asserted that I have not disputed it. All the complaint that is arising as a result of this constitution is a product of the constitution imposed on us in 1966 by the military Muslims. They have not disputed that. And they now ask us to go amend the constitution through a parliament, which is a product of the fraud. To amend the fraud, you see the logicality? The National Assembly they are going about now is a fruitless exercise. It's a product of the constitution we are complaining about. You see how they are insulting us as if we have cattle head?
The question that follows from that first question is, who gives power in Nigeria? Who determines where power goes? If again the answer is the political parties and Nigerian electorate, then it becomes clear that both the Southern governors and their Northern counterparts and their traditional rulers have openly admitted that they have seized the powers of the political parties and electorate and now apportion power opportunities to whom they please. In other words, there are power givers in Nigeria, and they are governors and traditional rulers, and not the parties and the electorate. Therefore, resources invested in the electoral process, Nigerians who sacrifice to vote, and all the noise by the independent National Electoral Commission are nothing but a waste. Governors, ministers, and chiefs call the shots and determine the outcome of elections. They are the power givers.
Have you ever known or accustomed to the issue of godfatherism in Nigeria? I'm going to be specific to give you a little example about the goings on that just happened in the recent time. Let us talk about Edo State. Somebody decided that a sitting governor would not run for a second term. And you thought it was a joke, and overheated the system and forced the governor to leave. That is one instance. Other instances abound where some people who, if you don't consult and you are talking about getting power, you are wasting your time.
The current tension being stoked by the politicians and allied interests seems to be coming from two justifications. The first is moral and conventional, and the other is legal and constitutional. Whereas the northern governors speak of the unconstitutionality of a rotated presidency, the southern governors say it is immoral and inequitable to seek legitimacy from a constitution which is a northern contrived document designed in collaboration with the northern military to keep and hold onto power. To solve that problem, they say, demands a convention that has kept Nigeria together since independence, rotation between the North and the South in producing the leadership at the center.
That constitution today has made leadership in Nigeria the only job that you don't need any qualification. So, that constitution is not our constitution. It's an autochthonous, it's not autochthonous, it's an imposition. It's the Decree 24 of 1999 promulgated by Absalami, and it cannot be a basis to govern a modern society. It is backward, it's archaic, and it's a fraud. And to now continue to think that, oh, we can reorganize our lives based on a fraud, it's not possible. any election that this constitution will not produce productive for anything good for this country.
In the entire debate and the unconscionable push to the precipice, the welfare of the ordinary Nigerian has not been prioritized. The failure in governance has not become a reason to consider who is given power. In the circumstance, can Nigeria be said to be practicing a democracy which puts the people at the center of every reason to demand power? And is it not time to show the red flag to Nigeria's power givers? In Abuja, Marvelous Obama for Signature Show.